The first stop in the series was Oslo. The Norwegian capital welcomed a star-studded lineup to the Telenor Arena, including last year's World Cup final winner Steve Gerdat. The crowd were treated to a thrilling 12-rider jump-off. Third to go was the young Swiss star Brian Balziger, who was making only his second appearance on the World Cup circuit. No one could top the time set by Balziger, meaning he took the opening 20 points in the Western European League, getting his campaign off to the perfect start. The series headed east to the Finnish city of Helsinki for the second leg of the Longines FEI Jumping World Cup. On a particularly challenging track set by Guilherme George, 9 riders made it through to the jump-off.
What can Robert Whittaker do? Michael Whittaker watching on from the Kiss and Cry area. Down to the last, the time to beat 39.81, and he's done it! 38.13 seconds, goes into first place. Peter Frederiksen out in front now after 2 legs, 21. Brian Balziger, his win, Switzerland 2 on 20. Robert Whittaker, his win, he's now in equal second.
The first of the 2 French legs on the circuit came from Lyon. All eyes were on Swiss superstar Martin Fuchs and his mount Cluny 51, who were winners of this leg 12 months ago and recently crowned individual European champions.
Can last year's winner stop the clock in under 41.85? Flies are just going to get down to the last. This is going to be very close indeed. Can the world number 2 and the European champions, can they go into the lead? And they have gone into the lead. The Western European League, Martin Fuchs goes into the lead after the third leg of the Western European League.
The historic city of Verona in the northeast of Italy was the location for leg 4. 16 riders made it through to the jump-off, and the top of the leaderboard was changing on nearly every ride.
Scott Brash, 36.06 is the time to beat. You know Scott Brash won't be hanging around, and he isn't. He's galloping towards the final fence. Is he going to find time inside 36.06? Oh my goodness me, the man with ice in his veins. Hello, milady, has come good. Beautifully judged round. So calm under pressure.
Former world number 1 Brash took the 20 points for the win, but reigning FEI World Cup champion Steve Gerdat went to the top of the standings with his third-place finish. Leg 5 of the Longines FEI Jumping World Cup Series came from the Stuttgart German Masters. With 7 of the top 10 in the standings competing at the Hans-Martin Schleierhalle, the competition was fierce.
Winner 12 months ago, this combination, Peter de Vos and Apart. $45.87 to beat. Yeah, he's got it, hasn't he? 45.35. Peter de Vos goes into the lead. After leg 5, Steve Gerdat remains series leader, with Peter de Vos moving up to second. Scott Brash now in third on 35 points.
The next stop on the series was the Spanish capital Madrid. 9 riders made it through to the jump-off, and we joined the action with Marcus Enning in the arena.
43.66 seconds. There's nothing in it between Peter de Vos and Marcus Enning. Marcus Enning now down to just the gallop to the last. Too difficult to call.
I had to take a pull there.
He's had to take a pull. He flies the last. He stops the clock in 43.3 and goes into the lead.
So 3-time FEI World Cup champion Marcus Enning picked up his first points of the campaign. Peter de Vos's third-place finish moved him to the top of the standings. The series remained in Spain, with La Coruña being the destination for the 7th leg. Santiago Varela had set a twisting track for the 13 riders that made it through to the jump-off.
It's the magnificent Michael van der Vleuten with Beauville. Fence 13, the upright, now he's swinging left-handed. He's got to go. The crowd are cheering him on. He is, he's brilliant, he's brilliant, he's brilliant. 36.94.
So at the halfway stage, it was Peter Devos who remained on top of the standings. The series headed to London for the 8th leg. Olympia's relatively small arena and Alan Wade's course proved challenging, with only 6 of the 37 riders making it through to the jump-off.
And our next in is Martin Fuchs, ranked 2nd in the rankings, 11-year-old the Sinner. Turkish Airlines take a chance, 1 left to jump. And he jumped it in style, clear 31.99. Peter Devos is out in front still for Belgium, 55. Steve Gerda now comes up to join him on that same score for Switzerland.
Mechelen in Belgium hosted the 9th leg of the series, and in a nail-biting competition, Switzerland's Pia Schweitzer held the lead until the final rider.
But at the very least, it'll be a useful hatful of points. 44.02, he's got it in spades. Daniel Deusser and Killer Queen VDM take the class by over 3 seconds. Pia Schweitzer settles for 2nd.
With 3 riders tied at the top on 55 points, the competition was really starting to heat up. The series moved on to Basel, Switzerland. 15 of the 40 riders made it through to the jump-off. 8th in was Steve Gerdat.
This is looking very quick indeed. He's a 2nd up on the clock. 3 to go. Into the double, rubs it, stays there. Now down to the last, 33.3. Can he beat it? He takes off, he lands, he stops the clock at 31.44. What an incredible round. Steve Gerdat goes into the lead on 75 points. Peter Devos in 2nd on 70.
Leipzig in Germany was the venue for the 11th leg of the Longines FEI Jumping World Cup Series. As the series headed towards the latter stages, the quest for points was becoming ever more important.
Ireland's Dennis Lynch. Oh! How did that stay up there? He did the same in the other round. He hit the planks. Jumps to last, and is he going to do it? Yes, he is. 33.16 seconds. Dennis Lynch and Chopin's Bouchy. After 11 legs of this 14-leg Western European League, Steve Gerdat out in front for Switzerland, 80 points.
Leg 12 of the Longines FEI Jumping World Cup came from a packed-out Amsterdam RAI. 9 made it through to the jump-off, and with 4 Dutch riders making it through, the crowd were hoping for a home win.
Just up on the clock. He's going to get him down to the last. He's going to have to go. 35.03. He touches down. He's surely quicker. 34.05. He takes nearly a 2nd off the time set by fellow compatriot Harry Smulders. And Steve Gerdat stays at the top of the Western European League.
The penultimate qualifying leg came from Bordeaux, France. Peter Devos and the ever-reliable Apart set the early time to beat with a time of 32.23 seconds. Having recently taken back the #1 spot in the Longines World Rankings, Steve Gerdat was the next rider in.
Nothing to split them. 32.23. Can the world #1 do it? He's chasing down to the last. He's started 30.82. What an unbelievable round for the world #1. How does this man continue to pull it out of the bag? He just gets quicker and quicker, no matter how many horses. Give him whatever horse you like.
The final leg of qualifying came from Gothenburg in Sweden. The Scandinavian was the venue as the riders battled it out for those vital final points. In a small field of 32 riders, only 5 made it through to the jump-off.
For Norway, Geir Gulliksen, VDL Groups Quattro. Keeping the pace, gets to the Oxa, still clear. Just the Longines.
Sit up.
And that's a clear. That is a clear for Geir Gulliksen for Norway. Into the lead, 45.75. Let's just reflect on where we are with the Western European League standings. Head of the field, the world #1 and reigning champion Steve Gerdat. Peter de Vos for Belgium, and what a run he's had throughout the series, as has Daniel Deusser. They're in second and third. In 10th now, Jimmy Gulliksen, who's risen up to 50 points. 14th, Emilio Bicocci for Italy, and then Brian Bulsinger, who's picked up 17 points here today in 15th place.